Okay, so we talked a little bit about it. Let's get stuck into some playing. As I said, this model's got pickup, transducer, and some controls. So we can independently, first of all, change the master volume or gain of pickup and transducer. So acoustically, not a lot there, but I can turn up, in this instance, the neck pickup at the front there. So I've got complete control over there. If we just listen to the neck pickup soloed and just hear what it's got to say, hopefully you'll pick up it's very deep, very woody, as you'd expect from a single coil placed over the neck. You know, it is very sort of double bassy. Think dub, reggae. You know, there's loads of tone, load of fun to be had with that. The nice feature on the back is, you know, you've got pickup, but you've also got a blend control, so we can start dialing in more of the transducer. In this instance, I haven't actually turned the transducer on, but if I turn the transducer full on, so now the tone of this instrument is set to pickup and transducer, just have a little listen. The transducer will give it a bit more articulation, a bit more bite, which is useful from not only a live setting, but in the studio as well. And playing this instrument from a musician's perspective, the depth of tone, breadth of tone is a really good thing to have, because, you know, you're on stage live and you need bite. You need to know definitively when a note begins. Okay, so have a listen with the pickup and the transducer on full whack. Okay, so at the moment that is just pickup, and that's full transducer. Hear the difference? The bite on there. I mean, it sounds pretty severe at the moment, but you'd be amazed. So many times I've been on stage and front house engineer goes, bass tone needs a little bit more bite, and it's never mirrored. It's, you know, that little click, and that's synonymous with double basses as well. You know, your rockabilly types. So I can dial that out. You know, infinite possibilities between full signal on the pickup to blending in a bit more of this transducer. I mean, it's a bit harsh, but it's quite harsh sounding, but dialed back, there's a whole myriad of tones available. That's a good word. You know, just a little bit is all that's enough. Just a, you know, and the fretless versions have got a very kind of authentic double bass growl. I mean, it's nice to see as well that the choice that this instrument's strung with are the Rotosound True Sounds, which are a flat wound nylon string, you know, which again helps with it, because there's often a tendency with acoustic instruments to be over bright. You know, they sort of put all the work up front into good words, good manufacturing, good electronics in this case, and then string them with stainless steel round wound strings. And, you know, having this as a string choice on there really does help bring the instrument to life. It's great fun to play. I mean, considering a lot of people would probably look at this and go, okay, so it's got a pickup and a transducer, what can I do with it? But the fact that you've got this blend control is a little stroke of genius. And, you know, something else to pick up is, like, yeah, you could change different pickup types. You could also maybe have options of something in here. I don't know if you can pick it up, but there's different saddle inserts under this bridge, which is designed by Contour guitars, and it's specifically designed, and it's fit for purpose. You know, it does what it needs to do. But underneath it, there's actually an insert of different woods, and the transducer sits in there. So you could imagine changing out different materials to, you know, and they've done some tests, and I've had to go with different instruments, and it does make a difference. Put a different wood in, achieve a different frequency response on the transducer. It's nice to have an instrument where the neck is not, it's not slim, it's not, you know, it's fit for purpose is the best way to describe it. It's an acoustic instrument, so you want, as a player, the type of music, you know, kind of roots music. You know, it's the neck shape on this instrument, sort of quite a deep C, but it's not overly wide at the nut, and there's infinite adjustment there. Obviously, you can adjust string height and intonation as you would any instrument. There's another interesting design feature as well on the back, which is how they got the rake on the neck to actually get clearance. I mean, not going into it too far, but it's a beautiful design feature, and it actually serves a purpose in the fact that it makes the unsupported distance that the truss rod's actually working against, you know, that little bit shorter. So from a setup potential, and you know, all bass players, we're all individuals, every musician is, and you can really tweak an instrument, and especially this instrument, to exactly how and what you want to play, you know, from rockabilly to reggae to funk, you know.